I can't hear you.
Now you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Is the period even over? Right.
Yeah.
I've been messing. Somehow I began. So I got reported again, I guess, because I'm completely blocked. I had to use a different account and share it that way. So I don't know if we'll get anybody to watch us. I sent Lance the link. Yeah, it's going to be a rough week. It's going to be a rough week. If I ever get a hold of Brian Goodhart, I'm going to chop that son of a bitch's nut down. Right?
Yeah.
I tell you, if I ever find him, I'm going to chop his nut down. Hey, Kyle Scott, how you doing? Welcome to the BlueNote Fan Report. It is 1-1. Blues get, I think they either lead or they're second in the league in shorthanded goals, or they might be tied for first now. Absolutely amazing what they do shorthanded. I mean, last year we were one of the worst teams shorthanded, but this season we've definitely come out and played the way we're supposed to play. Let's see. Blues have now 7 shorthanded goals scored. They were third, so they're either second or first. I'm guessing they're tied for first at 7. Right? They defensive breakdown. Bortuzzo is not having a good game. Right?
Not at all.
I shared it on Facebook, but I don't know if we're going to get anybody watching us on Facebook, to be honest with you.
Yeah, right? I don't think so either.
Right. I use Tony Benn. If you see Tony Benn, that's me.
Yeah, but I'm not friends with you, so I'm probably not going to see that one.
No, I put it for everyone, so it should come up.
Okay.
But you never know. Maybe you can check because I shared it in Hawaii Blues Fan Clan, see if it's there. See if there's a post from Tony Benn there. I know I shared it to everybody.
Okay, I'm going to check it out. See if I can find it anyway.
No, it went public again. There we go. Or it went what do you call it?
Private.
And I don't know how to make my profile not private, but God, this is just such a mess, man. I sent a link to Lance. I don't know if he got it or not.
I saw that you sent it, but he's saying you didn't get it. So you might want to try and send that again.
Well, then you'll have to send it to him because I can't. I have to log into Tony Benn to make it work. So I'm not logged into mine.
All right. Let's see if I can get it to work. Last time he said it didn't work.
Yeah, you're going to have to send it to him because I don't know. I'm just so frustrated right now. Guys, forgive us, man. We're doing the best we can. We're trying to make things happen.
Okay, let's see. Invite. It's letting me copy.
Okay.
Now I just got to figure out how to get Messenger up here.
Yeah.
1 second.
Let's see. I just made that profile public, so maybe now it'll work a little better.
Okay. I sent it. Let's see if that works.
Yeah, let's see if the Tony Benn works now, too.
And I'm sorry, the dog is just upset because she can't be outside very long because it's cold.
Yeah, I get it. Just push it on YouTube. Tommy, I've been pushing it on YouTube for a long time. Hey, 45 Skin, welcome. You guys, you aren't getting what is a normal show here. I am dealing with so much crap. I have been completely blocked on Facebook again. I used another account. It was private. I'm trying to open it up. Hopefully you guys can see it. It wasn't the Lamberts. It was a different person. So I don't want to get our Lamberts in there. Yeah, well, then he needs to be removed from there. Right? Because he's the one that did it. I'm 99.9% sure. In fact, almost every time that it's happened, it's been him. So, that's what I'm dealing with, guys. And I apologize. We're trying to get it shared on Facebook so guys can see it. But, hey, what we're doing, we'll do it with what we've got now on Facebook because somebody reported me as spam. That's why, Tommy. Good first period, I thought. Well, I don't want to say good. Interesting first period might be the better word. Lance, tell us what you thought because I was dealing with something else.
I thought that for the most part, until the middle to end of the game, Montreal outplayed the Blues. They looked like the better team, and the Blues just started turning it on a little bit in that back part. But Guys, penalties kill you, especially stupid penalties. And I will say it again. This is why I have a problem with Robert Bortuzzo. He takes some of the dumbest, unnecessary penalties in the world, and it doesn't make up for his so-called grit and toughness. It's time and time again. He's made a couple in the last couple games. One of them cost him a goal. The other one didn't. I think the Blues, if they can play like they did in the second part of the period, they should be able to win this game. But let's hope that they continue the trend of the really good second periods, and we can see them really put this game away in the second period.
Hey, can somebody tag Marianne about the show so she can find it? She's asking me.
I'm working on that right now. Sorry.
I'm dealing with so much crap with this. Guys, I apologize. I mean, this is why I wish I could get more people on YouTube or get Twitter to work better, But Facebook, there's so many idiots out there, so many people that if they don't like you, they call you, they say you're spamming, even though you have permission to put it in groups, and then you got to deal with that. So Marianne found it. There we go. So we're trying, man. I used an account called Tony Ben, and I just made it public. So hopefully, I'll start sharing on that and see what I can get. I really apologize. The first goal, Lance, I kind of seen some of it. Was that a defensive breakdown? Was that a Bortuzzo thing, or was there something else going on?
That was a defensive breakdown of guys not staying in their lane and cheating a little bit to the left side of Bennington. And then once they did turn around, he already had the puck right in front of the net, and not much Huso can do on that one.
All right. Now what happened with the power play with the shorthanded goal? I mean, it looks, and I did say that I thought that line was going to do something, and they did it on the shorty. What was your interpretation of what happened on the shorthanded goal to tie the game at 1?
Me or Ashley?
You.
I think that it was just hard effort. They instead of just standing still and watching the guy skate around with the puck, they approached him. That had a feeling that he's going to pass it. You can tell when somebody passes it, gets a stick out there, takes the puck, goes down, does the absolute right thing, doesn't take the shot and waits till Thomas is open and waits till that defenseman commits to the shooter. And that's exactly what he did, and just a perfect pass to Thomas.
Yeah, no, good. Thomas is becoming a superstar, right? Thomas is absolutely becoming a super. This is why I won't trade him in my fantasy league, even though you're giving me 3 players to replace him. That's not worth it to me. Because
can you imagine what this team would be like if all those people 2-3 years ago would have got their wish and we trade Thomas, because he's an underachiever and he's never going to be good, and if we traded Kyrou, he just doesn't fit in the Berube system. Can you imagine where we'd be without those 2 young guys?
Could you imagine where we'd be if Berube didn't change the system?
Yeah.
I think that's got a lot to do with it. I mean, so the one about them not fitting Berube's system was right, because they didn't fit Berube's system.
Well, then as a coach, you know what I say as a coach, you find a way to fit their skills into your system.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what they've done. I mean, Bushnevich is coming here. And now look, I heard his name while he was with the Rangers. I didn't think when we made that trade, I thought we were getting screwed. Right? I really did. At first, I mean, I like Sammy Blaze. I thought Blaze was a speedster. Why are we getting rid of a speedster? Right? Why are we getting rid of a speedster? Why are we getting this guy that's he's a net front presence, but he's not, that's all he is. He's toughness. Toughness doesn't work. We've seen that in the playoffs. Why are we doing that? Well, it turns out that Bushnevich was so much more than that.
And a lot of people forget, when he was in New York, he played mostly on the third line. And I think that's why a lot of Blues fans had issues with it. Why are we going after this guy that's a third liner? We need, other help, but he's fit in really well on any line that they put him in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I get it. I've seen it, God, I love beagles. That's a beagle, right?
That is a total beagle, and she is so mad that I'm not letting her out.
Yeah. Well, he's become I don't think he was a two-way player. At least he didn't seem like a two-way player in with the Rangers. I mean, especially the third liner. You don't see a third liner as a two-line player.
Yeah, it just wasn't asked of him as much because of the system that they play. He was never terrible defensively, but I don't think he was really allowed to show that back checking and all the other things he does in the blue system that he couldn't do with the Rangers.
Right. Okay. Let me try and pull the stats up here real quick, guys. And I apologize about this show being a little crazy today. So shots were 11-9 for Montreal. That's a concern. Attempts 24-13 for Montreal. Chances 4 apiece. Montreal's 0 for 2 on the power play, but gave up a shorty. Slot shots are 4 apiece. OZ time, offensive zone time, 1 minute and 40 for the Blues. That's got to change. And face-offs, Montreal 14-9. And some of that stuff to me, it maybe they played down a little bit, but at least they're not playing down now, or they found a way to get something. This is a must-win. And the reason I say this is a must-win is because you have to collect points, because last night Colorado that was a hell of a game between Colorado and Vegas, and that goes 2-0, finishes up 2-0. You've got to do this, right? The barks start with 1 and then slowly crescendo. Yeah, I'm used to that.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow. Next door neighbor has 12 beagles that are all hunting dogs, right? We haven't had a too many men penalty yet, but, see, I too many men. That's on the coach. And Berube actually said that last night. Right? Berube kind of said that last night.
Yeah.
Kyle's joining us, says 10 blocks for the Blues. That's actually a solid number there, and I'd like to see a little bit more on that. I'll tell you what, the second period's been our period. And the stat pack is so hard for me to read right now, because I don't know if you guys know this or not, but the stat pack that we get from the NHL, it's in English and French.
Yep.
Right? So the Blues and the Canadians are a minus 18, if I got that number right, and the Blues are a plus 25, if I got that number right. Yeah, I think it's 25. 64 to minus 39 is 25. 63 minus 45 is 18. So they're a minus 18, we're a plus 25. We've got to come out in this period and show what we are.
Well, do you know what else they need to do? And it's a stat that really jumps out at me. This team is known for being very good on the face-off circle, and they're losing that battle 61% to 39. That's got to change. Probably
for a week. I will probably be dealing with a week of this. That's usually how long it is, but because it's happened before, it could be longer. So I'm going to try and use this other account, this burner account, to get things out there. But
I wouldn't announce that online, because the person that spammed you could go to Facebook and report you again under that name.
Let him do it, man. What am I going to do? I can just, he's going to do it whether or not he's going to figure it out. Sooner or later, he's just that much of a person. He's going to figure it out, and he's going to do it.
So I've got an idea. Why don't you block him, and then he can't see you share anything?
Yeah,
I know, but I'm just one of those people that
Okay, this is one of those situations that you've just got to do it.
You've got to do it.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about it offline. He's blocked me. That's the other thing. He's blocked me. So
well, if he's blocked you, he shouldn't be able to see your stuff.
Yeah, if he's blocked you, he can't see your stuff.
Yeah, well, he's figured out a way, or he's got somebody else doing it for him. Right? He's probably got a burner account, but we'll see here. I don't know, man. We'll deal with it. Shockey says I have to block him. Yeah, I know. I just, you know what? I got to deal with it. We'll get there. Did you all see that the head coach get that fine? I'm not sure what you're saying there, Marianne. We're almost back. They're almost back on ice. Hopefully the second intermission will be a better show. You guys know how to find me. Ashley will connect you, Lance, because I have a different account, and I'll try and friend you for that account, but it's just making it really hard.
All right, no problem.
Chris Lambert, you need to, guy. I understand where you're coming from, but you need to in this case. That fine. Oh yeah, one of the head coaches got fined. I love the head coach's fine. $25,000.
Yeah, that one's Nashville.
Nashville's okay. Chris Shock can tell who he is, and I'll report him over for the hate speech. I love this game. Yeah, it's been happening before. It's happened before, Chris. It has happened before. That person has had that done to him. Guys, enjoy the second period. Sorry about the. Well, actually, we got 4 minutes. I didn't even know the show was coming on. Actually, no, it's back. Okay, enjoy the second period. We'll see you at the intermission. Aloha.